Yeah. 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 Hello. We must play... Oh, my microphone's facing the wrong way. We must play as Rogue Trader. We must be a little bit quieter, Rogue Trader. Just a scooch. Welcome, everyone. Time to check this game out. Rogue Trader. Brought to you by Westonsammy, who gifted this game to me, just like with Baldur's Gate 3. Thank you very much, Westonsammy, who gives me many games, some of which I enjoy. So thank you very much, Westonsammy, who is always incredibly generous, always giving me so much nice stuff. Everyone says I got a 2-pound bag of gummy bears and just took 40 milligrams of edibles. Please entertain me. I will try to as best as I can. Rogue Trader. A little preamble before we get into this game, because who knows how long I'll be playing it. You know, it's good to do a little preamble, you never know how I'm going to feel about the game once we start playing it. And my context for this game is... I seen an early trailer of it a year or two ago, and I was like, that don't look too good. And I don't really like CRPGs in general. Baldur's Gate 3 was a bit of an exception. I usually don't find them polished and enjoyable enough. But this one's been looking better and better as the work has been done on it and as more trailers have come out. And I'll admit, I was definitely interested in playing it. Recently even the third party was going to reach out to me and be like, hey, do you want to do a sponsor stream for this game for us? But then I asked them how much money they wanted to pay me, and they never got back to me. Do like, look it up yourself, I think. It wasn't good. Anyway, I think they didn't like me asking how much I wanted them to pay me. So anyway, they didn't get back to me, but now... Sammy took up the lead on that, and Sammy was like, just gonna give me the game. Because it probably wasn't a game I was gonna afford to, or you know, buy at myself right now. But I was, like, curious in trying it out, and I am curious in trying it out. So, here we are. I don't know how I'm gonna go with this game. I'm hoping I enjoy it. I've been warned already, you know, it's text-heavy. A lot of reading. Which I'm literate, but especially on stream, I try not to read too much. Because I feel like it slows things down, but I think we'll be alright. I've heard that, you know, it's quite a combat-heavy RPG as well. I think a lot will rest on how much I enjoy the combat system or don't. You know, how much XCOM this is and how much this isn't, we'll see. But I'm looking forward to trying it out, yeah. Yeah, Sammy does often have good game taste. Sometimes game taste I don't like at all, but sometimes very good game taste, so... And I can't say I have good taste at this point anymore, because I play stuff like Tarkov Arena and War Thunder, so... Really, it's just about what I like. Hopefully I like this. But thank you again to Sammy for gifting this to me. It's super kind as always. You know, Sammy, we kind of paid it forward. Rachel's niece just got a PS5 for her birthday. And we mentioned Baldur's Gate 3, and she was like, oh yeah, I've heard about it, like I want to try it. So we got her Baldur's Gate 3 for her birthday, so she's going to try that now. Paying it forward, Sammy. We're like, let us know what you think, that game rocks. We'll have to watch some Arena, maybe later. Yeah, I want to do some Arena as well. And I got the Wolfpack and War Thunder with some Gold Eagles I already had from when I bought Premium for a year back in a couple of months ago. So I've got two tanks in my tank lineup. I got a lot of fun stuff. I got to grind the F-15. A lot of fun things to do right now this weekend. So we'll see. Where is Animalia? Ask Jamble for Animalia. I can't go too late today though, I gotta go post something afterwards, so sorry I started a little bit late, but you know me. I'm the worst. Except, wait, no, hang on. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Also, I got my tooth filled in yesterday. That big hole, it needed a big filling, so I got my mouth filled up yesterday, it was good. I can feel it. It's weird, I've never had a filling before. So I can feel it there. It almost feels like, you know, you got something stuck between your teeth. Because you do. But as in, like, food, I mean. But, I'm just ignoring it mostly. But it's good. It's good to have that in there. Still a little bit sensitive. But it'll get better. Apparently I have 4 more smaller dents of bacteria, like in my front teeth, I need to get done. So maybe next month I'll be able to afford them. But thank you very much to everyone who's engaged with XCOM Kitchen so hard, and everyone who's donated and subscribed and given money for our job here, because it's thanks to you all that we were able to get my big hole fixed. So thanks for plugging up my big hole, chat. Appreciate it a lot. Rogue Trader time. Show. Main story. Upstream mode's coming soon. Take out the mantle. of a rogue trader, the scion of an ancient dynasty of daring privateers that reign over their trade protectorate and explore the fringes of the known galaxy. Darkness looms over the bloodline of von Valancius as it faces multiple threats from within its own ranks and Nevada's countless enemies seek to destroy the most daring and brave agents of humanity. It is up to you to hold the reins of this shattered protectorate and forge a new path for the von Valancius dynasty, currently finding itself in a vortex of wars, intrigues, calamities, and heresy. The stakes are high and rise even higher as you cross paths with terrifyingly powerful and ambitious adversaries in the darkness of the Coronis Expanse. Sure, that's what we're here for. Difficulty. Now, I've been advised by Sammy to play on the hardest difficulty, but also change some things. Enemy stats are reduced on normal. So we'll play on the hardest, where enemy stats go up, enemies have more wounds, which is in 40k RPG terms, that usually means health. More damage to me, enemy dodge increased, momentum games decreased, well I don't know what that is yet, chances to hit cover when shooting enemies increased. Chances to, yeah, hit cover, not them. Party member receives an injury if they receive damage equal to or higher than 30% of their total wounds in one round. Modifiers increase gradually up to the values above, reaching it by the end of Chapter 1. Not recommended for players not familiar with it. Yeah, we'll figure it out. So, Sammy recommended starting on the hardest, but also changing a couple of things. As I always say when I'm trying a new game, love a game that lets you... That has both. Has presets, but also lets you nickel and dime those presets down. Love that. That said, there was two big things that Sammy suggested to change, and it sounded right to me. One was the cover penalties, just setting that down to normal, so that enemies don't get arbitrarily more cover than you. So we're not really doing unfair, we're doing custom. The other thing was skill checks. And I agree, because I played Baldur's Gate 3, we started on like one of the hardest difficulties, and I just found it really annoying when the skill checks were like, you know, you just have like a -2 to everything and they have a +2 or whatever. That's just kind of annoying. Bring on like other hard stuff, but definitely really annoying when it's just like your dice just suck. I never like that. That's not very fun. It's like if the hardest difficulty on XCOM was just like sectoids have 20 defense from March. It's like, well, no, we don't want that actually. So I'm just looking over everything else. May as well look over everything before we start. So dodge modifier, yeah. I wonder if everyone gets a dodge. Because I have brief experience with 40k RPGs in general, and then more experience of Only War. Reasonable amount of experience of that, so I know what dodge is. I wonder if everyone gets a dodge reaction. I think everyone should get a dodge reaction of some kind. That's right, instead of +20 defense in Mars, just let every sector bring a friend. That's right! Instead of making them weirdly arbitrarily hard in that sense, just bring more of them. I love that. So that's just like a 20% to not hit. We'll see how it goes. I'm just going to change what Sammy's recommended probably, and then if I don't like this, I assume I can change this during the game, hopefully. Don't know what momentum is. We can tweak this as we go, I imagine. Minimum damage. NPC characteristic modifier. Huh? Yeah, okay, yeah. There's just slightly higher stats. Max duration for hard crowd control effects on party members. Skill tests really, yeah. Just keep skill tests normal. That's something that very much annoys me in RPGs if it's part of the difficulty. Is this its own RPG system, or is it a 40k skin never existing rule set? By the look of it, this is based on the actual, like, Rogue Trader and Dark Heresy and Only War books, like, by the fact that there's dodge. Based on, I don't know anything about it. So I'm going to assume it is adapted, yes, Sammy says, adapted from the Fantasy Flight 40k RPGs. Which, you know, a lot of people really like. I like Only War a lot, so it's different. It's very different to something like D&D if you haven't played much, but it was a good system. I enjoy Only War. It's got a lot of good ideas in it, and it plays quite well. Damage dealt to player's party. That said, every system has its exploits, and I've exploited the shit out of Only Wars as certain types of characters, so we'll see how this game is too. Maybe I'll be right at home. Maybe I'll know how to make like an Imperial Guard sniper. I hope there's at least one like Imperial Guard character in this game. You can exploit the shit out of this too, and it expects you to? Good. Just like Baldur's Gate 3. Just like Baldur's Gate 3 was great at bringing the 5e rule set to life in the video game terms, Baldur's Gate 3 is a great example of how it's fun in RPG sets like this to exploit the hell out of it and make a crazy min-max character. And yeah, like a good rule set like this should expect it and reward you. Be like, yeah, you did it. Like, you made that fucked up sniper. It's great. Isaac says, wish I could get people for a 40k TTRPG game. Yeah, I mean, if I had more time, I'd definitely play it with you. I like those games. Anyway, let's keep doing this. Pride to receive injury, number of rounds for fresh wound. Oh, does this have crits in it, I wonder? Does it have crit damage? Space combat difficulty, hard. Space combat! Oh, of course, it's a Rogue Trader game. Of course it would have that. Okay, I look happy with this. Okay, we've got standard characters, or we can make our own. I'm sure we're gonna make our own. Create your very own yes, please. Alright. Cool picture. Very, very cool picture. Okay, so you can... Oh, it's the guy from... Yeah, it's him. It's him! It's... Mr. What's his name? It's the guy! He's got 7 brains in his brain? You know him. Wait. Oh, I should. Legendary caster? No, it's from Disco Elysium. It's Mr. Disco Elysium. Can I just put myself in here? But then I won't look like my character, so that's silly. He's not thick enough to be Harry Dubois. Not until I've played him. Sammy says, wait, I need to show you something. Go on. Yeah, what's that? Oh, very cool. Very, very cool portraits. Love that. So you can always import new portraits, but apparently the game will try its hardest to make your character model look like the preset portraits. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. They're like tied together. What's this, Sammy? What have you linked me? Yeah. Yeah, you should click that link Sammy posted. Exactly. This is sick. There's like a lot of good presets too. I really like the combination of like the art and the... That's really cool. Like they've mashed it up really nicely. Good stuff. Where's your... I wanna get the helmet on though. The fat fucking noble with a mega drip is the best profile pick. Where... I'm vaguely aware. Did I go past them? Oh, this one? Holy shit. We're bringing the wig back. Hell yeah. Let's fucking go. Nah, she's about to do some insane shit. She got a melt-a-gun though, so I like that. Oh, you're like real clean cut. But again, you got that psycho look to you. Cool. Jamble's character. Also Jamble's character. This kind of shit is the way that, I mean, Jamble already has played 40k RPGs with me, but this is the kind of shit that I'd be doing if I was running games for Jamble in Rogue Trader. Be like, no, look, the ball gowns. We were watching Final Fantasy VIII. I think it was the one with Squall in it. Because I never played it, and Jam loved it as a kid. It was a formative game for her, and it was funny. We were watching, you know, the movies of it on YouTube, where people just play through it. A playthrough, I should say. And it was funny, because, like, one of the first things is, like, this amphibious, like, beach landing mission in the game. And I was like, babe, look, like, you grew up being so into, like, ballroom dances and, like, slow burn romances and stuff from this game, but shouldn't you have grown up being into, like, the Marines? And she was like, I don't even remember this part. I don't even remember this part of the game. It's like, that's the difference between us. I would have grown up being like, wow, landing craft are so cool. Oh my god, the bald. This guy looks like someone. This guy looks exactly like someone, but I can't place it. I mean, he's a white guy with a mustache. I mean, we know who he looks like. He's stereotypical. But I swear there's a character I'm trying to think of. I like his look, but I'm bald in real life. I don't know if I need to be bald in this game too. Sick. Give us all these characters for Darktide. Staring to commissary, yeah. Oh god, I know who he looks like. Fuck. He looks like goddamn, like his actual face. He looks like the grandpa from Heartland, which is the horse show we watched that's made in Canada, I just realized. He looks like Jack Bartlett, but a commissar. Oh, that's sick. He's got a cowboy mustache, it's not my fault. Portrait, I really like the portrait at C3. Space punk Victorian bullshit. This one? C3? Or you mean C... Well, either way. 3x3? I like this one. Anyway. Oh, this farmy looking dude, center second row. Yeah, him. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll go with you. I don't really need to change you up too much, I feel like. I feel like we kind of picked from the presets already. Scroll down. Oh, there's another row, shit. I think I looked at them though. No, I already looked at them, yeah. I don't know if I need to change too much from the custom presets. It's a good custom preset, Bron. You got your tats. You got your orgs. That's cool. Nice forehead, bro. That is a fucking footballer's augment. Fantastic. Yeah, get your Aquila right there on your forehead. You'll never be caught lacking. Just like a little hair curl. Can you have multiple? Yeah, you can. You can have multiple. That's interesting. What's this one? Oh, you can't see it because you got the other ones on. It's just facial augmentations. You can be very metal. That's interesting. You can't be quite full metal, but you can be very metal. But you can walk around this like you got like an old, helmet from the Middle Ages on all the time. Kind of sick. Kind of sick. I want to be. Part of me wants to be boring and not have anything at all, but part of me also likes kind of like this being the look. Maybe I'm weird. Kind of sick. Bro, what happened to you, bro? My head got fucking blown off.
Something of interest.
Oh my god.
Fire the lance batteries.
Look upon the Emperor's faithful and...
Lance batteries, volley! I will delight my masters with your demise.
Empyrean, take this sacrifice.
The destination is known.
Lance!
Macro cannons! Volley!
This is like your standard, like, fucking Biggles rides again guy.
Heresy grows from idleness.
That's Beagle's voice, mad male?
Watch this spectacle unfold!
I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
I'll make it happen.
This is the guy I played in Darktide. This is, this crazy universe that I'm stuck in.
The best defense is a good offense.
I'm not a fucking fanatic, and this guy's like, oh!
Glory of the dynasty! I'll see you terminated!
Oh! You gotta be this guy. If you're playing this, if you got chops like this, you gotta be this guy. Someone said I only went through the head options. What? Where are non-head augments? I don't see any option for that. You were wrong. You were wrong, motherfucker. Okay. Homeworld, where'd you get your head blown up so much? Or maybe you didn't get, like, maybe this isn't, like, a surgery for trauma. Maybe you were just, like, I'll never get my head blown up, because I'll just, like, make my skull titanium in advance. Smart. What is this? Yeah, Death World. Survival Instinct. What's become when the wounds of a Death World character drop below 30%? They gain plus 30% of their maximum wounds as temp wounds. 20% bonus to dodge and armor while they have at least one temporary wound from any source. Interesting. So when this triggers, when you go below 30% health, and this triggers, you're going to also get the buff to dodge and armor while you retain that. Each homeworld has a whole tree of skills. Oh my goodness. Where do you see that? I don't know, I almost don't want to see that. Too much sitting around in character creation. 50% crit hit chance against targets. Oh, you just mean this stuff? Okay. 50% critical hit chance against targets with the bleeding effects. Or crit versus default characters gain plus 10% to 2 critical hit chances for axes, hammers, and las weapons. Just on God, just critting. On Emp, sorry. Every injury increases the default character's agility and willpower by plus 5. It is built fucking tough. Every trauma cast has 3 injuries. Lifetime of scars. Default characters take TGH bonus. Toughness bonus. Less damage from flame, toxic damage, and bleeding effects. Tenacity. Once per combat, when a death roll, the character is suffering from the stun, blind, or immobilized condition. This condition is ignored. And then instead gained it. So they're very good at, like, getting hit. But, I mean, why the fuck would you want to get hit if you're the Rogue Trader? Don't we have a Space Marine for that? Voidborn. Humans birthed in the belly of a void vessel or aboard an ancient orbital satellite. Those are little fortune. Reroll any attack with 2% chance of success. Chance cannot be greater than the base success chance of the roll. Huh. So they get like a 20% reroll every time. Like a minus 80 on the D100 reroll. Additionally, any enemy who dodge or parry against a weapon character has a 20% chance to fail because roll. What the fuck? Interesting. Halfling. Bloody mess. 20% chance to double the damage on critical hits. I wonder if crits in this actually do the Fantasy Flight system of crits. Where it's like, not just like more damage, but like actually a critical effect is scored. That if you roll on certain weapon types, like if you roll on certain weapon types, like, you know, plasma and shit, you could just like straight up like just explode people when you crit. Today one so it's just me or is a depth here a bit overwhelming for a first time player? I think that's standard for games like this. I think it's the kind of thing where, like, if you're not really that into these kind of games to care about all this, you can just play probably. But if you are, yeah, you'll be sitting here for a while. I try to strike a balance in the middle. I'm into this shit, but I try on the stream to like not sit here for 4 hours. I want to just kind of like skim through and just pick something that seems good. Vibes seem good. Contagious Luck. Using non-damage ability, allow the ability to reroll any failed attack. If you don't damage ability in the ally, grants the ally the ability to reroll any failed attack, dodge, parry characters, or skill type roll for 1 round. This chance cannot be greater than the basic chance of the roll. You know, non-damage ability in enemy grants a 20% chance to fail. It's like the same thing. But I can't tell the difference right now because I'm trying to skim. Flesh Wound, 20% chance to survive after suffering lethal damage, surviving of 1 wound. Interesting, always handy. Jinx, Void 1 character has more than 50% wounds. All chances of all creatures, including enemies in a 3-cell radius, are increased by 10%. That's bad in a D100 system, lower is better. While a Voidborn character has less than 50 wounds, all chances of all creatures, including enemies in a 3-cell radius, are decreased by 10%. Oh. Wait, what? No, this means it's good, maybe? Plus 10 here means, like, good? It's hard to tell with a Fantasy Flight system. Adding 10 to your roll in a D100 system of Fantasy Flight is bad because you want to score as low as possible. 100 is worst, 1 is best. So I don't actually know what they mean there. If they're trying to, like, translate that, or if it means what it means. Alright. Be smart. Anytime an ability or talent uses the fellowship bonus, Void 1 character considers intelligence bonus if it is higher. Additionally, Void 1 characters can always upgrade intelligence. So fellowship is like charisma. Additionally, Void 1 characters can always upgrade intelligence even if their archetype doesn't allow it. Hive World. Stripping numbers. Let's just get through this a little bit quicker. This is like a face background. Need your buddies. Pass WP using Fellowship. So pass Wisdom using Charisma for D&D players. Unnumber. More ganging up. Enemy has melee superiority. Decreased by 10%. Any target surrounded, yeah. By more allies, the enemies receives a plus 10 weapon skill bonus for each additional ally. So you're just like kind of getting rid of that. All range weapons dealing physical damage have... Wait, is this anyone or just you? Just you. All range weapons dealing physical damage have +1 damage, +5 armor print, +1 rate of fire. This is always nice. +1 rate of fire. Huh? Like all weapons? Because there's a lot of powerful weapons that are like single fire. Does every weapon get to shoot twice then? That's like infantry gaming. Not as good on like auto guns, but on like... Sammy says no. No, so it's only on weapons that can shoot more than once? Okay. That's less powerful. Still good, but... Debated. -5 to recoil, yeah. Flipping hand. If a Hive World character starts... Actually, it's been a while since I played Only War. I can't remember how recoil works, or if this is a thing for this, invented for this. I remember marksman tests. Does that mean the penalty from firing on burst and full auto? Because that's actually quite a bit. Because in Only War, I know it was like... I think -10 for full auto, or was it -20? So taking 5 off it is actually quite a huge amount. I think it was -10. You got +10 for single, nothing for burst, and -10 for full auto. So -5 to recoil is really good at reducing the effects of recoil. That's like halving it. Nakara says burst attack isn't multiple shots on one target, it's a random chance to spray a space in an area. What the fuck? So you can't hit the same target more than once? Recoil in this game ranges from 10 to 40, okay. If a Hive World character starts their turn adjacent to an allied character, the Hive World character blah blah blah. Supporter, anyway, supporter. It's midline supporter. Okay, Forge World. Engineering. You don't get a feat, just naturally. Your shit must be busted then. First attack in combat of any plasma melter power weapon deals additional damage equal to Inzo's. To remind you of combat, the bonus damage is increased to int bonus. What? It's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Damage is like 1d10s in Fantasy Flight games. If that's the same here, like even +1 is a lot. So if you have like your int bonus is like the 10s of your stat usually. I don't know how the game works. This is just how Fantasy Flight works from what I played of Only War and stuff. So if you, for example, had 60 intelligence, your int bonus is 6. So you would get +6 damage, you know, which is a massive on your first attack, and then the remainder would be +3. That's a fucking lot. Damage based on weapon, it's like the service scales up per act. Fires of the Forge. Forge World characters gain toughness bonus deflection against the burning effect and flame weapons. Wearing heavy armor, Forge World characters gain 1 MP deflection and cannot fall prone. For Scissors of the Forge. They love the Forge. Forge World characters gain a stacking plus 10% bonus to hit chance and dodge reduction against any target they hit with a single target attack. Successful critical attacks from single target attacks increase the hit chance and dodge reduction by 20%. What does it stack to? What's the limit? What's the fucking limit? The only way this is bad is if enemies die too quickly for it to matter. There's no limit. I mean, I'm assuming it's a 40k game about Rogue Trader. The power level, I assume, is going to be pretty high, and I assume we're going to fight, potentially, some pretty tough boss shit. So having something that just stacks infinite like this seems pretty funny. I'm still looking for, like, the Commander class. Maybe it was Hive World so far. Because I feel, usually I want to make, the min-max Commander in these kinds of games of, like, squads. Forge World characters can use Persuasion, Coercion, and Commerce based on Intelligence of the Fellowship. Oh, no. Imperial World. Imperial World is one of the million planets, blah, 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 blah. Humanity's finest. Imperial for war crimes? Probably. It's even a class tab. I'm trying to get there! Imperial World characters can select any characteristic except for weapon skill or ballistic skill and have +10 bonus. Oh, okay. Human variant discovered. Ready to serve. When an Imperial World character is affected by an ally's non-damaging ability. When an Imperial World character is affected by an ally's non-damaging ability, or affects an ally with such ability, their resolve is increased by fellowship bonus 2 for 1 round. Turns me on momentum gain a little bit. Okay, whatever. Ah! Shit. Okay. Better to die for the Emperor. While under 40% wounds, Imperial World characters gain a +10 bonus to all characteristics and +2 to resolve. DMP, if no other character in the current party has this... Yeah, it's the Musu bar. Momentum is the Musu bar, okay. If no other character in the current party has the same archetype as this character, the first... Are these archetypes? Or is that classes? Jesus, there's a lot of shit to go through. What the fuck? Fantasy Flight games do have a lot of shit to go through when you make characters. If no other character in the current party has the same archetype as this character, the first use of any abilities from this archetype costs 1 AP less. Strong. A lot of damage here, but, strong. Do my party is not good. You have 6 party members. But only 4 classes. Ew. But as long as they're the commander, and you only have 1 commander, and assuming commanders don't stack well. No heresy. Imperial World characters gain +10% critical chance armor against Xenos and amount of creatures. Allies gain half the bonuses. No heresy. Oh! Imperial World characters, lore... stacking armor is also really good in Only War. It's really good. However, Imperial World characters, lore... Or 0, yeah, because you're ignorant. Stronger together, all allies, including Xenos, in the current party gain +5 to the same characteristic as was chosen for humanity's finest. Not bad. Fortress World, let's see the last one here. Never stop shooting. This is your Imperial Guard character. Each time a Fortress World character kills an enemy, they gain +10 stacks of Never Stop Shooting. At the start of their turn, there is a stacks of Never Stop Shooting % chance that the first stack this round will cost 0. Oh no. Will cost 0 AP, will not count towards the attack limit per round. If this effect triggers, all the stacks are lost. So whenever they kill an enemy, they get 10 stacks of it. They get 10%. Okay, so it's like a bit of a spree. Combat Addict. Fortress World characters gain +7 of BS per and will while in combat. Out of combat. Int fellow per willpower decreased. Hail of Steel. Each round Fortress World's characters gain a stacking +1 bonus damage dodge against range attacks for each shot they made during this round. Okay. So, if you have like an auto gun. Oh, burst, give, never stop shooting. Familiar kickback. At the end of their turn, Fortress World characters gain stacks of never stop shooting equal to half the minimal damage of the most damaging range weapon they use this round. Don't make me think. Just more stacks. Spear mag. Fort World characters first reload in combat cost 0 AP. Reloading a weapon grants more never stop shooting. Never stop believing. When all stocks of never stop shooting should be lost, they become willpower half by 2 number of stacks instead. Aha! Additionally, a Fortress World character may upgrade their willpower characteristic even if the current archetypes don't allow it. That's cute. Okay. So, I think it's either going to be Forge World or Imp World. This is fine if you want to make like a face, but I don't want a face from like a combat leader. And it's either going to be Forge World, where you get to have insane amounts of damage, I guess. I think I'm probably going to go Imp World. The no heresy thing will be funny for fucking dealing with any of that. But Fortune has amazing unique equipment. Don't even start me. Don't even. I'm trying to make a choice here. Don't even start me. Yeah, I know combat leaders use Fellowship, but I just mean more in like the talents. Because yeah, Fellowship is for that too. I think this is probably the one I'm going to go with, Imp World. Increasing their resolve seems just a general good thing in the background. +10 bonus, Clutcher Kick, under 40 wounds, whatever. This is good if they're just, or the one archetype that feels like they won't be, apparently. Was this the one I wanted? No, I wanted the one that stacks forever. Is that Forge World? Yeah, no, I think this might be the one I want, actually. But it's true, roleplay-wise, Imp World makes more sense for the guards I'm going to inevitably make. It is true, roleplay-wise. I can make anything work. I'm gonna be the guy they kicked off of the Forge World. Fuck it. I'm the guy that kicked off the Forge World. Forge World characters gain +10 in bonus critical hit chance. Do I get to pick these again later, or is it only one right now? This is different to me because in the RPG I played, it's if you roll a 10 on your damage die, it's a Righteous Strike, Righteous Fury, and not a crit. You only get to pick one forever? Okay. Plus 10 plus hit int bonus critical hit chance. That is not bad. Forge World characters gain Agi bonus, halved, MP, and 2 times Agi bonus dodge. Hey, I mean, that's good stuff. Gain. Whoa! What? 5 plus 2. Okay, armor is clearly not on the same scale as Only War. 5 plus 2 times toughness bonus armor. That would immediately break an Only War campaign, so clearly that's like been scaled up. You thinking of deflection? No, I'm thinking of armor in Only War. Give us 2 armors. Systems. There's armor and deflection. Armor is a percentage in this. Deflection is the actual roar of the art. Yeah. So I'm talking about deflection. Yes, yes, in this game. Deflection is Only War armor. Okay, yeah. Yeah, and this is just percentage DR. Okay. I mean, that's still a lot, but yeah. Anyway, this person isn't really like a tank. They're like a powerhouse of plasma. So I would probably go for the one that's about killing. Oh my god, the cloves. I just like paid attention. No, there's so much shit to pick. No. No, my god. We'll actually play this game tomorrow. Known as Imperial Guard is the primary fighting force of the Imperium. Yeah, I know what the fucking Imperial Guard is. Plus 20, plus 2 times perception bonus damage to enemies that are adjacent to the commander. Or their allies to the end of the commander's next turn. Plus 20, plus 2 times per bonus damage. God, I have to look at all this. Shush. Ah! That's for military fucking. Expression fire. You need to read the upgrades, you can see the label you lay out. Yeah, but I gotta pick what I want to be based on these. Rate of fire. Rate of mental type. This is all on one. Pick on lore. Ah. Oh, fuck. There's too fucking many! Too fucking many! Let's just go on vibes. No. Probably not, because it's probably got to do with ship combat. Okay, maybe not. What's this? Anytime the noble's abilities affect the servant, the servant gains +5 to all characteristics. Anytime the servant attacks the target that the noble dealt damage to last turn, the servant gains +10 plus noble. Dumb daddy claws. Yeah, apparently. Nobody uses an ability on their servant. The servant gains +1 AP next turn. Slave runner vibes. They're just nobles. Yeah, this looks good. Actually, though. I'm gonna have to change my homeworld because this looks good. You saying nobles on a slave owners? No, I'm saying they are. Okay. Convince me on Commissar game. I didn't even read it. This lost the whole time. We're gonna be a noble. I'm gonna change my homeworld. I'm gonna be a full-on face now. I'm gonna be the fellowship backgrounds, which I think was it Imp World? Was it? I think it was High Will was the fellowship one. You're supposed to bully people? I'm playing a fucking, like Sammy said, lore. I'm gonna be the rogue trader. Look at this fucking guy. We know who he's gonna be. I can't tell. This is the Fellowship one, right? This is the Fellowship one. Imp World is the buff's friends. Yeah, who's the fucking face? Who's the Fellowship face character? Melee Spirit, no. 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 I think it's Imp World. Increased by Fell bonus. I'm just looking Fell bonus. Increase your Fell. Sure. Yeah, sure, I guess. Imp World. Now I gotta pick all this shit. Ah, shit! Oh no, this is just my trait. You can respick at any time. Oh! Okay, well this isn't so bad then. This all isn't so bad. Origin Noble. Triumph! Apex of Brilliance. Your strong presence and persuasiveness stop a feudal war between neighboring systems. Commerce, +5. You named planetary governor and survive. We made useful connections on both sides of the lore. Yet a rival house's reputation destroyed as members of exile from the sector. Probably this one. Probably coercion. Darkest Hour. Importance. The mysterious tome that was discovered in your family library exacted a terrible toll on your mind. Lore Warp. I already don't know fucking shit. I already don't know shit, so I don't know who this book's for. I don't know. You're a bastard and a legit. I never! Never! You're kidnapped for ransom. You're captured and mistreated you up until the moment you were released. I would never dare. Carouse. No, it's just I can't fucking read. Archetypes. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, now what do we got? Warrior, officer, operative, soldier. Well, it's probably gonna be officer, ain't it? So we need to look at the others. Officers use their willpower and fellowship to improve the combat capabilities of their allies, turning them into even greater threats on the battlefield. Core focus, extra turns. Oh shit! Single target buffs are screening allies' momentum. This is the bullshit one. I'm just gonna look at what the others do, so when I get them I know what they kind of do. Warrior, melee movement, yeah. Operative, precise sniping, defense, pen, area debuffs, fire position. Movement and range attack, making me want to play Tarkov Arena again. Movement and range attacks, cover, and dodge, burst, fire. Okay, anyway, officer. Done. Wait, you all become this eventually? Interesting. Boom. Don't even need to read what they do. Weapon skill. Hey, fellowship! Let's go up to there. What else do I need? I need willpower. Fellowship is just all your charisma in one. So, for those who aren't familiar with the system, this is melee, this is ranged, strength, con, dex, int. Willpower is probably good. Or I could just shoot people. Tumstat int for lore accurate beagle, that's so true. I don't think you can actually dump in this though. You can only add. Willpower can be replaced by fellowship, so don't worry about it. Oh, is that what I picked? I don't remember. Love your name, by the way, Emperor Nut. Willpower's for psychic stuff. I was like, yeah. It's like will in XCOM. It's for doing and resisting that. Or at least it's for resisting that. I thought it said Ogre in advancement for a second. I was so excited. Ogre Noble would have been sick. I don't really know what else I want to spend these on. Maybe just to shoot people. I don't know. That's what they'll do, though. Maybe for dueling. Maybe I should duel them with the sword. Maybe I should just put everyone up. Is that true that my willpower is replaced by something else I picked? I cannot remember. Are you the one where you can use Fell for Will? Where the fuck is it? God, there's so much shit. You don't want willpower? Okay, sure. I listen to Sammy. What do I want then, Sammy? Convince me what I want in this game for this archetype. Tell me, Sammy. Tell me how to do it. Save us all some time. Do Fellowship and BS. Okay. Bit of that. And then what? Some sorting so I can duel people, clearly. And then that should probably be it. Isn't like Fallout Tactics where it skills you up quicker? No, it's for Medicaid and logic. I don't need that shit. Need perception. Oh yeah, doesn't perception help with shooting? I can't fucking remember. Perception is dodge reduction. Oh, okay. Sword class frigate. Invicta. Incredon, where are you? Name the ship. Name the ship, Incredon. Incredon! Get here! Name the ship! This is our ancestral frigate. Name it Incredon. Buttercup? Okay, you got it. Done. Name, Rogue Trader. That is not my name. My name is Edmund Tosser. No, it's... well, it's Van Valantia, so you have to do the first name. It's Edmund. Eddie to friends. Rogue Trader. Yep. I'm not even reading half of this shit. Don't know shit about this. I think we're ready to go. Guido wants to live again. Guidobald is not this fucking asshole. Guidobald is not this fucking asshole. Unless you mean Battle Barbers Guidobald. If you're talking about Baldur's Gate 3, Guidobald would not be caught dead being this character. How about you raffle the RT? How about I don't PG tips? Gotcha. That's right, falls to chaos at the promise of Turkish delight. Yeah, this guy's gonna be a fucker. This guy's gonna be a complete fucker. He's a noble. Think about that for a second. Yeah, he might be Guidobald, but he's not Gildo. Press key, thank you. Didn't notice. The character's gonna match me. Both of us can't really read and don't care. The fuck is that? Oh my god. It's the lovely little skulls. Our dear friends. Valancius. Where are you now, Valancius?
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
Why is his name Conrad? Edmund claps him on the shoulder. Good to see you, comrade. Always good to see you here. If it's in yellow, you're gonna hover for more info, by the way. The man in his approach, he was gazing down to the depths. I know about the God Emperor. Here, you can learn more about current events. Select the reply by clicking LNB on it by pressing the corresponding digit on your keyboard. Got it! What did you say? I wasn't listening. My voice is gonna be hell after playing this game for long. Do I know you, comrade?
Allow me to introduce
I can't keep rolling
myself.
down the stream, it's filthy.
Conrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship rogue trader Theodora von Valencias. At your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
Yes. I'm not going to introduce myself. It's my ship.
I am afraid I wouldn't be able to hide my familiarity with who you are and where you come from, no matter how respectful I tried to be of you and your wishes. After all, it is my primary duty to be well informed.
Yes.
Moreover, whatever bloodline name you used before, it no longer matters much.
Yes. Quite a way to introduce yourself, comrade.
I will be frank with you. You may forget your past titles, no matter who gave them to you, or what their origins are. From the moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this void ship, your fate changed. You now serve Lord Captain Theodora von Valencias, and carry the burden of an heir of this house. Henceforth, you share your dynastic name with Her Ladyship. Bear it with honor.
Who else is an heir to the dynasty?
There is. And you will meet him soon enough.
Why am I even here? I woke up. I had a lot of drink last night.
So
A lot of
that
arsenic.
you may fulfill your blood duty. Whatever obligations you had before, they are henceforth null and void. By order of the Lord Captain, you have been requisitioned to serve the rogue trader, indeed blessed by the God Emperor. Your former position may have been different from conventional service as part of one of the institutions of the Imperium, but from now on, a different fate awaits you. One chosen for you by the Lord Captain. I advise you to come to terms with this reality as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I thought I was going to be the rogue trader. That's what it says on the game box. Not happy, comrade. Lord Captain is a strange title for the Lady Theodora.
Such are the traditions of the Imperium. Lord Captain is the title that was established in the annals of the Lex Imperialis at the time when the first rogue traders entered the God Emperor's service, and therefore, it is sacrosanct.
I'm bored now, comrade. I assume you had some goal in mind when you decided to seek me out. Let us address it.
But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far. The Lord Captain and Master Edelthrad von Valencias are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
Yes, let's go off and see the Von Valleys. I can't read.
Victory awaits.
Ah! Wait, I have to change the sound. Hang on. We need to turn everything but the music down a little bit so I can hear the voices a bit better. Off we go. Oh, banging. Some objects can be interacted with in a special way. They are marked with specific icons. Some icons, blah, 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 blah. Hold tab to highlight objects your character can interact with. How do I lore walk, Conrad? How do I lore walk? Party. There must be a button for lore walking. Hold position. I don't see one. There is not? What the fuck? Oh, I did it. You just gotta...
New challenge for me? I'm always ready.
You gotta get a manual do it. Let me get that for you, Conrad. I was gonna call him something else. I can't call him that. Let me get that for you, Connie.
Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
Ooh, a tank. I gotta switch in and out of the voice, man. I can't do the voice the whole time I play this game. Nor would anyone want me to. What's happening? Little servitors. Oh! My god! My god, Emperor!
The servitors have gone berserk!
Oh dear.
Death will find you soon enough!
It's just like the working Joes. To survive in the grim darkness, you have to face enemies of all kinds. Click the button on the top screen to start the battle. Start the battle! Pew! Oh, look out, he's gonna get ya! Oh, he's really gonna get ya. Oh, wow, he's gonna get ya. Now, if you're thinking about Fantasy Flight games that this was adapted from, they can be incredibly cracked melee builds. Melee, when you have enough, like, deflection to survive to that point and, like, dodge, melee can be so fucked up in these rule sets, it's great. You can build absolute little blenders. I played Only War, and one of the guys in our party was building up this, like, Imperial Guardsman to be, like, a melee build, and I kind of thought that was funny as I was building my min-max sniper, who also slapped, don't get me wrong. So we went on this mission once, where we just hot dropped into, like, this fucking battle where they were in trenches and we were in the open, and the only reason we survived is the fucking guy's build just came online. He just went in there, just blended everyone with his two, like, dual-wielding knives. He went and fucking Katachan them. And that was when I was like, oh no, like, actually, you could be an insane little goblin with melee, actually. I was wrong to laugh. That's a fucking based build. It helped that we'd also just requisitioned, like, a whole bunch of augments and shit, and we had, like, fucking so much armor. But anyway, it was late game. All battles in the game are turn-based and take place on a grid. MP is movement points. Okay. Jack Bartlett is back. Every single diagonal cell cost uses 2 MP, otherwise it's 1 MP per cell. Okay. Sasuke says, there are 3 types of build that are absolutely insane. Melee, snipers, heavy weapons. Yes, I've seen melee, and I played the min-max sniper build in Only War, so I know, because, yeah, you can really get past a lot of shit if you just, like, one good shot that's good enough. And, yeah, heavy weapons get pretty crazy, too. Okay, so, what's my accuracy? Is that the 42 there? No, that's your health. Do I even have a ranged weapon? I have a stub revolver. The best game in the fucking universe. Best gun in the universe, according to the Dark Tide. Let's go. You go like this. You gotta press the thing down there in the action bar. It shows us how much damage we're likely to do, and they're up the top, 50%. Okay. Now, I don't remember if Only War changes that based on range or anything, but what I do know is I don't want this guy to get fucking closer to us. How many AP do I have? 4. Okay, we have quite a lot. You serve me. Signs an ally, it becomes their servant till the end of the combat. Okay, this is just once per combat, right? Yeah. Damage numbers lie. You have max range and effective range. Inside effective range, more accurate damage, I think. That's right, yes. That's right. Voice command. The officer forces an ally to fully push themselves. Increasing their characteristics by 50% for 1 round. Additionally, all of the officer's abilities can be applied to the target of voicing command from any distance. Oh, okay. Character becomes the target of voice command, can be targeted by a civilian again. Okay, so... Comrade!
Have a problem for me.
Deal with this problem. This is your fault. I'm not done yet. Hold on. You there, officer? Handle this riffraff problem. I'll show you how it's done. Just whips the revolver up. Already, that was the minute where I was like, yeah, I'm playing the right character. My movement points went. Did one of these cost movement points? Or is it just because I, like, did too much shit? I want to understand why my movement points went. I think it's because you have to move before you shoot. That's why. Okay, but we also have an attack limit, I think. Reload. Taking loses them. Okay. End turn. End turn. End turn is space? Holy shit, I gotta change that. Sorry, I gotta change that immediately. That's gonna... Oh, no, we're not pausing. Handle it there! Oh dear. Comrade, you can't just sit here doing buffs! That's what I'm doing to you! Hang on, I need to change the end turn button. That is gonna get me fucking killed. Speed up enemies turn, that's gonna get me extra fucking killed. Good god. Yeah, where the fuck is end turn? I don't see it. Is it one of those? Continue end dialogue. What is this shit? Fuck. How do I fucking change that? Can I not? You said your mouse in it? Which one? I assume skip was for the dial-up. Maybe it's for the... Maybe it's for the turn? I don't know. I can't do backspace now? Fuck off. How do I clear a command? Unbind. There we go. Maybe this will do it? Comrade, listen to me, comrade! It is your duty! I am your heir! The total is displayed on the panel at the bottom of the screen. Every attack or ability has a certain AP cost associated with it. The number of squares... Yeah. Yeah, I already figured this out. You'll see two areas noting the weapon's effective and maximum firing ranges. Okay. Certain abilities are considered attack actions and can only be used once per turn, unless affected by specific talents or other abilities a character might have. If a character performs an attack action, they will not be able to attack again and will lose their remaining movement points. Okay. So funny that your default name is Rogue Traders when he's like, yeah, you're not the Rogue Trader. It's like, my name is Rogue Trader. Intern is locked, is it? Damn, that's annoying. That's so annoying. That's like such a big button. Just never press it, I guess.
All too easy.
Wait, that's not what I wanted to do. Shit.
Nothing I can't do.
Come on now, handle the problem. Stop crying. I'm handling things. Why can't everyone be like me? God, no. Oh, God. We're gonna fucking die because I refuse to not roleplay now. Comrade! What are you doing, Conrad?
Absolutely not.
He's like Scooby-Doo, like hiding behind Conrad right now, and I gotta reset this now. It doesn't do what I thought it did. It's already occupied. Fuck you. Go to the vault again. You're the last meat shield left, Conrad. Why do I have to do everything myself? Ooh. Would you stop doing that? There we go. You could have done that the entire time.
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
Jorgmeyer says, what is Edmund's opinion of the Adeptus Sororitas? Strong women, powerful thighs. That's what Edmund thinks. Wait, I didn't read that. What was that? Attack denial. I feel like that was an important tactic. That I just didn't learn about. What the hell is that?
I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally.
Can't you most
I
weapons
hope
of
you
melee?
will have
Okay.
no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
I've already stopped paying attention to you, Conrad. Thank you very much for your great job, as Evan waves over the bodies. Great job here, Edmund. So well done. Short-term game is a motive force. What's over here? You're right heavy today? Let me fix my mic. Thank you for telling me. One sec. I'll fix it for you. Advanced audio properties. Oh, it didn't save? No, it saved. Okay, is this normal? Yeah, my right bias that was helpful when we were playing War Thunder last weekend was apparently too weird last time. Weird, that means it comes and goes. What have we here? A violet alloy, which upon closer examination turns out to be a handcrafted object. I don't care about this. Rock. Another rock. Rocks. Everything here is rocks. Rocks. Don't even click on that rock. Let me in. Can't pitch the camera. Hell. My God, more servitors! Goodness! Look out!
Suits my purposes.
No, don't actually.
Follow my
Shit!
lead.
Sir, please don't attack the servitors, but they're going to kill us, crewman! Sir, these ones won't. Don't worry, sir. Your meeting is just ahead, thank you, officer. Oh, it's a bad bitch. It's simply irrational of you, Theodora. His voice tight with tension. Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide. Oh, I can't say that word on YouTube, damn you, rogue trader. Practically an admission of heresy. Yes, then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation, no worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do, Aeon 6? Edulthrad? Survey the room. Hello, I'm here to talk. What's this? Is this someone from your retinue, Theodora? Do you permit your people to interrupt your conversation in such a fashion? Who the f... I give that permission to those of someone of substance to say. Let's see if it was worth it. This is Edmund, the second candidate for the title of my successor. Step forward, Edmund. Yes. Passive skill tests. Lord Zena succeeded. What? I have zero what? What the fuck did I roll? A 1? Some dialogues automatically initiate... Oh no, I hadn't taken that yet. I haven't taken that thing yet. That's right. I haven't taken ignorance yet. That's right. It's not a thing yet. I become ignorant later. The information will be revealed or hidden dialogue option will unlock. Okay, so you don't have to like try it. It just happens. It's passive. If your character is traveling with allies, party member with the highest score in the applicable skill selected for each given passive skill test. Broken. Consider this hypothetical situation. Aeon 6. A new world on the fringes of the Coronis Expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say. But attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crews sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poison treasure? Spirits could be the natives' name for the dangerous aliens. I would first verify this is indeed the case. See if they engage in xeno work. That's too smart. Why should I concern myself with making this decision? I always have servants on hand to whom I can delegate matters such as this, just as you have delegated it to me. That's...
Everything by the number.
I don't know. No, you always know. When you're this guy, you always know.
New 10 donation from 2069 click e
Cliché.
420 ventesimo. Fuck YouTube.
Thank you for your $10 donation, Cliche. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. This is all crazy. Just have someone else do it. Theodora let out a mocking laugh. What a convenient arrangement! Until one of those servants realizes that it would be quite convenient for them to remove such a master and place him with someone else. Ethelthrad echoes Theodora's laugh. Ha ha ha! Relinquishing authority is tantamount to inviting rampant heresy and dangerous free thinking into your midst. Judging by your lackadaisical mindset, Edmund, I would wager that such a fate has already befallen your domain. I find your tone most disagreeable, Ethelthrad. You will kindly alter the manner in which you address me, or else you will live to regret the consequences. Ethelthrad says, well, I find your company disagreeable, Edmund, and yet I am forced to endure such. Ethelthrad, I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me, then, why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officer's deck instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview. I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time. You wonder if people's gonna go heretical? I already know every decision this character will ever make, don't worry. They're not gonna be good ones. So, Edmund, why are you here? You sent me. But that's not how this character would talk. There are questions that I wish to have answered. You are direct. I approve. But you will have to wait. There is something I want you to understand first. My name is Theodora von Valancius Missimo Afscaris. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity, and my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic, the warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness beyond the Imperium, and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign and bow death and ruin to us all. It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon, resources, people, riches, and mysteries, is mine by right. I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you, Edmund, are one of those with the von Valancius blood in their veins, and a rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes. Yes, there's others. Naturally. Some have yet to arrive on board, but you have had the pleasure of meeting one of them. Ethelthrad may be somewhat disconcerted by the scale of the responsibilities that may potentially fall upon his shoulders. However, I have a good feeling about him as a candidate. Blood right alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful, if not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. Alas, even those responsibilities can at times be too challenging for those who share your blood. Conrad Voigtvir served me for many years before he made the mistake. Yes, I'm acquainted with old Conrad. Yes. Thank you for clarifying. May I ask my questions now? I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge. Navigator translation? What are these things you speak of? And he just stares at her. Edmund just stares at her for about 5 seconds, and his lips barely open, just a touch. I have no more questions. In that case, I shall head to... Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood. It is possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated. Noble. Holy... Good Emperor! Oh, that one's really mugging the camera. Who let all these poor people on the ship? All commandants act in turns, and their order is determined by an initiative roll. Order of turns is displayed on the left side of the screen. Everyone goes first, and the one above them, and so on. Okay. Look out, Lady Theodora! It's an uprising. The peasants are revolting once more.
One fewer target.
Oh my goodness! Did he just? That wasn't one fewer target. That was 2 fewer targets. Oh my god! Lol, armor. Yes, too poor to hit your shots, I know. Use cover to avoid enemy attacks. Why the hell would I need cover? Cover to the character can hide behind a mark of a shield or a shield of a skull. When getting closer to them, the character will automatically take up an advantageous position. In this case, the chance the enemy attacks will hit the cover, not the character behind him increases. Character will not receive a bonus. I wonder if the limb detail of that is in this too. Like, I wonder if the fact that you in Fantasy Flight, like, cover actually protects certain parts of your body, I think. I wonder if that's played in here. Not receive a bonus attack from the side, protected by the current cover. No limbs, okay. That's one of the best parts of, like, Only War crit system. The Only War crit system is really fascinating in a gruesome way, where it's like, you randomly roll body parts, you'll get like a plasma crit to the fucking arm, and like the arm just vaporizes. There's some crazy shit. No, Edmund would absolutely not be going to cover in this situation. He would simply be aware of... I mean, why is Theodora taking cover? Theodora, you've pulled out 2 pistols. Edmund's just like, why are we running around like this is serious? It's just the poor peas, Lady Theodora. Clearly you've never been in an uprising before. Not to worry. I shall handle things. Oh my god, you serve me to the rogue trader? His first thing he does is air his mansplain to the rogue trader. Don't worry, Lady Theodora. I've put down a few rebellions before. What does this do again? Increasing their characteristics. Yes, very good. No, okay. Not you. Yeah, you. Do it to Jurgen over here. This is who I want to be if I wasn't role-playing a fucking noble. Unavailable. Why can't I do it? We're in a 10-cell radius. You are. Cooldown of rounds 1. Then your party members. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, okay. Apparently the other people were the fucking weirdos. Anyway. But I can do this to them, which is so funny. Because they're just an ally, not a party member. Can I hype myself up? No, I can't. Okay, shots. Yes, very good. Well, the guardsman is handling all of them, so I'll just shoot the nearest one.
Nothing I can't do.
Exactly. Very good. Ah! This is where the difficulty isn't going to gel well with the roleplay. Don't worry, after I die, I'll learn my lesson. I've been bruised! Not by the Emperor! Dispatch them rightly, Lady Theodora.
I took care of this one.
Oh my god, Avalon. Cut their balls off. You just called Mortar Symbol Guardsman? I sure did. I will need a melt gun.
Reduced to dust.
Your character is used to receive a temporary positive effect from an ally. To learn more about it, shit, I didn't read, but it looks like it's down here. That's not positive. That's a fresh injury. It'll turn into an old injury. Any injuries reduce the character's resolve and cause traumas. This is the voice should be using medkit. I don't know how to do that. Theodora, plus 50 ballistic skill to into combat, stacked. Edmund, now actually experiencing pain for the first time in his life, scurries to cover next to Theodora. Lady Theodora, what is going on? These aren't your average poor people. These poor people can shoot. They've been to a school of some kind, perhaps. Yeah. They must be nobles in disguise. Clearly this is some kind of political plot. This breaks Lord. No, you don't understand how to play a noble. Nobles are cowards.
I took care of this one.
Oh my god, go. Abelard has killed so many people, it's insane.
For the glory of the Imperium.
Yes, very, very good, and I'm helping too.
Already done.
Oh my goodness. Oh, our rogue trader's got like a real Brummie accent. Yes, I wasn't scared. Where were all of you idiots? Sorry, the rogue trader's crewman. Where were all of your idiots, Lady Theodora? Theodora waved some shit. Mort, take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single whoreson survive. Turning her eyes to beautiful Edmund. Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, hmm? No, totally not. It was only when he got shot. Not bad. I've seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel. Yes. Oh my god, Edmund, do you fucking think? Lady Theodora, I've had a thought. The incident with the rampaging servitors may be connected to what is transpiring now. Yes, possibly. Quite likely. We will investigate at a later time. Right now, we need to isolate the affected compartments and try to assess the situation. What are your orders? Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the arch-militant requires aid. And be quick about it. Was that Mort gaming over there? Abelard, check the latest communication reports. I feel like Abelard has much more important things to do. Like, kill 2 people in one strike again. Yeah, Ivan Luca is right. Evan has never actually fired a gun, he just assumed he'd be good at it. He's definitely shot a gun in, like, his backyard.
Lay claim to the stars.
Like, you know, shooting at animals, probably. I'm sure he's been hunting. What the hell is going on?
It's about time.
He's definitely bought a few orphans to shot at. No, now come on, he's not a cartoon, he's a real person. He's shot at prisoners, obviously. Where am I going? I'm lost. I found him. That's right, at his servants to let him shoot around them. That's okay because they know he can't hit them. It's when he tries to miss, that's when you're in danger. God, I want to be you so bad. Break character. I just want to be this guy so bad. In fact, I'd play the RPG version of this where I'm not even the rogue trait. I want to play co-op, I just realized. I want to play co-op. I literally just want to, like, be this guy in someone else's co-op campaign. Thank Providence, you are alive and well. Co-op Jamble DLC. I don't think that would be perfect, but I don't think Jamble would enjoy this game that as much as BG3. It's too much reading. It's too much like a classic CRPG. It wouldn't be for her. That said, if for whatever reason Jamble did want to play this, of course I would co-op with her. Of course I would, but I don't think she's interested. If this game was like to the same standard of like RPG as BG3, but it was set in this setting, absolutely I would be calling for this, and Jamble would be the rogue trader, and I would be her fucking guardsman. That's like my nirvana, absolutely. Yeah. Always on time, eh, Conrad? Hey, comrade! No, he can't say that. He's not noble. He can't get away with that like Edmund can. The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You can set your chrono by it. Conrad pointedly looks away from the arch-militant to you. Mort's the... Wait, no. Mort's the arch-militant? That sounded like a lot more of a title than someone who is definitely a fucking Jurgen analog. Arch-militant just means like the sergeant major of the ship, clearly. He's the commander of the Rogue Trader's forces. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, top guardsman, that's right. Top guardsman. By the way he fucking torques, he's not noble. Yeah. Arch-militant Morty. Mort, pull yourself together. What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away. What is the Rogue Trader? Imagine, like, if Jeff Bezos was just going around populated worlds of his spaceship and he just kind of, like, did whatever the fuck he wanted and just, like, bought entire, like, regiments of Imperial Guard from the actual army and just had them as his PMCs. It's kind of like that. So 20 years from now, yeah. Yeah, Conquistador Gaming, yeah. People in the Imperium of incredible power can do whatever the fuck they want, yeah. With the warrants of trade. Theodora, Master of Whisperers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. Well, I think the Master of Whisperers is clearly in on it, because if he doesn't know about it, I mean, isn't he meant to be the one mastering the Whispers? The Voxnet is silent, the Voxmaster is not responding, armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report! Sorry, the burp wasn't her. That was Morty. Maybe Edmund. I have not yet received word from the Enginarium regarding any Gellerfield failures. The communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I'm receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only vodcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny. I don't attempt mutiny here in the warp. He's just going to get mad, I think. A mutiny against the Emperor's anointed! Execute the traitors, every last one of them! First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum are secure, and I have the means to do both things at once. Edelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that has potentially been assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others and a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons. I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived on Transitional Deck 18. Oh, congratulations on his transitional. Blasted. Master of Whisperers, find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Tlass and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Maybe Jam would enjoy being a rogue trader. Arch-militant with me. I must go to my study, and it appears that we might encounter heretics along the way. Edmund. I could see Jam fucking with everything that's going on if she's this woman. If she's this woman, but she's like 30, and just like knockout insanely hot, and walking around in like high boots, I could see Jamble very much like fucking with this setting. Rogue trading specifically. She'd definitely have like a stables floor, like a stables deck of the frigate that's just horses and ponies. Conrad Voigt says, if I may, Lord Captain, Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Edelthrad back, I could use some support. After all, I am not as adept as directly confronting enemies of the house as the esteemed arch-militant, and taking into consideration Edelthrad's psychic powers, I want to go with them. Then it's settled. Edmund, find Ethelthred and bring him here, in whatever state you find him. This elevator leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both, do you understand? I shall do everything in my power. Theodora hisses in fury. Not everything in your power. You will do as I say. I'll have your heads if you fail. Is that clear? Then move out. Mort, come. Yes. What about you, Adolfin? Oh, that's Conrad. Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear. But he wouldn't prop his eyes, so this one sounds more like him. You had better not fail me. The Lord Captain made it clear that relying on you is fraught with risk. He pales at your words, but you cannot tell if it is because of shame or fury. I see you have quickly earned Lady Theodora's trust if she is already sharing her closely guarded secrets with you, but that is no longer relevant. With a poop and a sharp crackle, something hits you in the abdomen, and you are consumed by unbearable, gut-wrenching pain. No, he's not a traitor. No way. Not the master of whisperers, like I said. And then when it goes down, it's like I said. It's like I said. It's just like I said. But no one was around to hear how smart Edmund was. No one was there to clap for the Emperor's biggest boy. This isn't even related to the plot. Conrad just fucking hates Edmund so far.
Careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warren Chamber. And for that, I need him breathing. Oh, you are back with us, I see. Delightful.
Voigtwehr Comrade, you two-faced scum! You're the one behind this mayhem!
How perceptive of you. I'll help you with the next insight. I need you here for your blood. You have the option to share it voluntarily, or I will squeeze it out of you myself.
You'll squeeze nothing out of me, comrade. It's you'll who'll feel the shameful, crusty twist of defeat.
We are in the anteroom of the Warren Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates of the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
What is it, inbred? Is your blood too thin for the Sentinel?
On the contrary, the Warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind, Fon Valencius. The Sentinel refused to submit to me. But you can help. After all, isn't that what family is for?
I mean, I passed the test, what will we actually say? I mean, it's still the best option. What sorry, pathetic excuse do you even have for your apostasy, you sordid, wretched piece of grok shit?
Wretched? What do you know about wretchedness? Theodora's cur. Are you hoping to buy a grain of her indulgence with your blind loyalty? Oh, I know this delusion. But thank the gods it no longer has power over me. Humanity can rot. I no longer serve mortal kind.
One of your blood is nothing but a servant.
Once my work is done, I'll make that pompous wench von Valencia's watch as I sacrifice her entire dynasty and commit their fate to the gods. And you will be the instrument by which I will accomplish this righteous act.
Wrong. Ah! Emperor! God. Shit! Skill test of dialogue. When you enable dialogue, it requires making a skill test. Unlike a passive test, you have to actually try this one. Affects how the dialogue will develop. Depending on the context, you might change character's attitude or perform an action whose consequences will only become apparent later. Yeah. Probably remember the highest score does it.
Sonoria, thank you for subbing to me for big 30-month sub. Thank you.
Somebody says, B, did you turn off the thing that shows the skill test in dialogue? No. Not on purpose. The blade flashes in the dim light, and drops of blood appear on your palm. For a brief moment, you feel nauseous. Your head is spinning, and then quiet whispers begin to flood your mind. More and more sourceless voices echo each other, drowning out your own thoughts, replacing them with a single urge. Go to the gate.
Go to the gate. Go to the gate.
Get out! I am not your puppet! The voices in your head giggle and mock your desperate outcry. You feel this intruding influence forcing you onto your feet and making you take a step toward the gates looming in the center of the chamber. Must implement social services. Must fund care for other citizens. Tech use 45, examine the device. In the gateway, you see a cogitator of a human line, little, look for anything to be used as a weapon. Only that could work as a weapon. Your search is in vain. Completely empty and in perfect work condition. No broken panels. Okay, fuck you, GM. Look back.
Did you forget something? I suggest you hurry.
Test for 80% chance. Test failed. He's too stupid. He's too fucking stupid to make the plan work for Conrad. He's actually too dumb. He's like he's like too stupid at the perfect time. He didn't even know how to fucking open a door. You look over the gate cogitator. There's little chance you'll be able to discern anything about its design. Like any other sacred machine in the Imperium, this relic is especially the machine cult. So every time the gate begins to move, with the screeching and groaning of metal, it leans forward closer to you. Its lower jaw opens with a drawn-out shriek, much wider than the jaw of a living human could. Oh! The servitor's mouth is filled with sharp metallic fangs that glint in the dim light. The vid screen to the right of you lights up, showing strings of mysterious symbols on a green background. A whisper runs through your consciousness, insisting, demanding, sacrifice! The voices that filled your head after Voigtver wounded you with his blade did not go away. On the contrary, their source coiled itself onto a tight knot somewhere in the depths of your mind. Just like Boulder, who can have a mind friend. Examine the Sentinel. Servitor looks noticeably different. Place your hand into the Sentinel's maw. I have no choice, but thou must. Sentinel's jaws clamp around your hand, puncturing your skin and sinking into your flesh. Ow! A few dark drops fall into the servitor's throat. And immediately... I won't do the sound effects, I'm sorry, chat. And immediately you hear it humming. As the servo motors start up and the pumps stir into motion. The vid screen of the cogitator flickers. Several long minutes pass. The Sentinel's jaws remain closed, and you're beginning to feel sick. Perhaps if you were to lean against the gate, you could catch your breath. Maybe even close your eyes and pretend none of this has ever happened.
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
You do not understand where this quiet voice is coming from. He's getting scorned. Edmund's getting scorned right now. Crackling like static. Is it the Sentinel? The cogitator? Is it a figment of your wary mind? Whichever it is, you can clearly hear every word. Yes, I do require assistance. pain shoot through your head and subsides just as quickly. It would seem the entity coiled in your consciousness does not have the ability to do you any real harm.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
Oh shit! Oh!
Well, there is still another way.
Oh! By the Emperor, that was goated! I never got to do anything like that to the servants! What is this?
None shall stand in my way.
That's right. Let it be known that by my will and by the true words of this I can't read. He just starts skimming. He's just skimming the warrant. Blade rage, great pain to greatness. Walk steadily the road of Toms.
Escort the child of the house to safety.
Are you my friend, Little Skull? Yes. What madness is happening here? Who are you? Who addresses me?
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel standing by.
Are you the Warren Sentinel?
Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel, designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the rogue trader's subjects. Mobile unit standing by.
Lead me away from here.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
Journal, I'm not gonna read.
Victory awaits!
Victory awaits! Shit. Hello, Scorn! Scorn machine. Edmund just like puts his thumb in the servitor's mouth, just strokes it, and the door shuts.
Whatever are you doing in the warrant chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me. What is the meaning of this?
Abelard! Abelard looks like we should go to the club together, that we're gonna be great friends. Yes. Yes, as I was trying to tell everyone, Comrade Voigtver is a traitor. When we parted ways on the officer's deck, he stunned me somehow and brought me here.
What?
He intended to take revenge on Theodora for something, and trying to reach the warrant was somehow part of that plan.
Oh, holy God, Emperor. I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny.
Yes.
And, Master, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora.
Yes, indubitably.
Saints' blood!
Oh, I thought you were talking about referring to her as
the
the...
heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Master. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster.
The bodies are still burning, must be oily. Well, this is Promethean, baby. This is like the different timeline where instead of outlawing like white phosphorus and shit, we were like, what if we did it like 100 times more?
You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit with me. And for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense. Here.
Yeah. Yeah. While fighting, your character can lose some of their wounds. God, no. Suffered an injury after being attacked by Conrad. Why couldn't it have been Conrad? Conrad. I'm sorry, if your name in chat is Conrad, I'm sorry that this has been like a really hard stream for you getting mocked. But why? Why Conrad? I've never heard of it before. Conrad. It's because you're not meant to like him. You're meant to know he's a traitor from the start. Again, sorry to my viewers named Conrad in chat. I am sorry. You are not necessarily a traitor in your specific bubble just because your name is Conrad. But, I've never heard that before. That's crazy. Hyphen says, I love that Edmund's character image now implies that he just gave himself a bunch of medals. Of course he did. Daddy, I'd like some medals. George at the club got another medal today. I'd like another one. He's got more now. He's got 87 and I only have 86. The Conrad says, hey, I'm just happy to finally be raffled. Edmund growing up, definitely. Exactly sleeping. Like, he like fell over and scraped his knee. There, Edmund. Good lad. Here's a medal. When a character receives damage that exceeds 50% of their maximum wounds within 1 round, injuries affect their result. It's bad. Don't get injured. When a character suffers an injury, it's fresh. Once 3 rounds have passed, the fresh injury becomes an old injury. Fresh can be healed using a medkit without passing skill tests. Older surgery. Old is medkit, but they require Medicaid skill tests. When they lose all their wounds, they fall unconscious. Once combat is over, the wounds of all party members are replenished automatically, but any injuries they may have sustained remain. Those can be healed with a medkit. Oh. Medikits can only be used by characters who have the field medic feature, base skill Medicaid, or have taken Medicaid skill advancement. At least once. Whenever a character... I wonder who my doctor will be. Whenever a character uses a medkit in battle, I hope my doctor will be hot. A Medicaid skill test determines the number of wounds that will be restored as a result. Okay. Abelard can heal your character's injury. Click LMB on Abelard's portrait. Oh, we got a buddy now. Select the medikit on the panel at the bottom left of the screen, then use it on your character. It needs to be standing right next to you. And I can do that. Abelard! I need a fixie for my boo-boo. Just like Fallout. Wait, do I actually? Because I have an injury, right? Yes, old injury. Fixie me. Oh, Abelard! My word! It was one thing when the servitor did it to open the door, but... Well, I see. You will be an excellent seneschal. Thank you, old boy. Claps him on the shoulder. My word! We put this gear on, Abelard. I need to wear this armored body glove clearly. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Just like posing for pictures. There you go. He's more BS than WS, so we should have the stub revolver in the right hand, yes. No, he has no idea what a fucking medkit is. Absolutely no way. How do I give this to Abelard? Oh no, I see. It's all together. Okay, no worries. Abelard. You got a bit of wuss, bit of stir, bit of big tough. Big tough. Got that agility. Not really. Everything else, we don't really care about it. Chainsword, 8 to 10. 6 to 9. 8 to 10, let's go chainsword. Let's fucking go.
That is a noticeable improvement. Now you're prepared for the trials ahead. The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on. But that is not the worst of it. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the wall and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive.
Yes. Very well. Off we go then. Lead the way, Seneschal.
Come.
Vox skull. A wave of static suddenly erupts from the servo skull, and you can make out Theodore's words through the noise. To arms, loyal sons and daughters of the God Emperor! Fight the heresy and corruption that threatens to consume our home, and of all your might, destroy those who have dared.
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. Onward!
Onward! Abelard, follow me. We're going to go back inside the safe vault until the turrets kill them. Ah, this is nice. Select your character by clicking LMB on their portrait at the top of the screen, then click LMB on the cell you want the character to move to. Red shell area is inaccessible to the character. During interface, may move it to the maximum points, but cannot be adjacent to an enemy. Yeah, that's the scamper turn. That is nice. They burst in and Edmund expects the turrets to kill them again, and when they don't, he just suddenly like jolts like, oh shit, and like looks for cover, which he can't find. But that's okay. Because I know Abel Bullard is going in. Are they all, do they have guns or are they all melee? That one has a gun. Melee, 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 melee. Jason says you get a scamper to combat you to alien pod. Yeah, it's awesome. Now the tactically smart thing to do would be to fall back. But until I have to reload a save, I think it's time to roleplay. And I think Abelard seems to be someone who just goes the fuck in. Abelard just goes the fuck in. You can see guns and fists. Oh, I see. You can quick save to start a combat. F5. Whereas Edmund is someone who goes the fuck out. Like, oh shit, he's gonna take a step back. Get it, Abelard. Get it, Abelard. What the fuck? Why are you so goated? The new companion is a warrior, specialized in melee combat and drawing the enemy's attacks. Charge is a unique warrior ability that works only when they're using a melee weapon and is not considered an attack action. Oh! Use charge to close the distance between you and the enemy and deal damage. Click LMB on the ability icon and choose a direction to charge in. If the enemy is in the direct path of charge, Abelard will attack them and still be able to use an attack action after he's not used it on his turn. He'll be used if the character is 2 or more cells away from the target. The character is using a melee weapon. They require the character to be adjacent to the enemy. To make a melee attack, click charge second, normal attack first. Oh, you can still do both. To make a melee attack, click LMB on the strike ability, then on the enemy you wish to attack. Why would I charge second? Unlike single shots, melee attacks hit automatically have no need for a roll. What? The enemy will try to, oh right, the enemy will try to dodge a parry. Still though, what? The enemy will try to dodge and parry the attack if they're using a melee weapon of their own. And if they're not, they just get hit. So I'm used to only war where you still have to roll, I'm pretty sure, weapon skill to actually hit. So I guess in this you don't. In this, only chance to miss is on the enemy's ability to dodge or parry. Melee weapons. Oh, okay, they'll try to dodge and parry the attack if they're using a melee weapon, or parry the attack if they're using a melee weapon of their own. Right. Melee weapons can be used to make area attacks. All creatures in the area will suffer damage unless they succeed on a dodge test. Interesting. Damage dealt by melee weapons depends on the weapon's parameters and the attacker's strength score. Okay. So you're telling me... Okay, strike or cleave. All creatures in the area affect within 1 cell radius. Takes more AP, okay. What's this? Combat Navy officer and their allies in a 3-star radius gain +2 deflection for each archetype taken by the Navy officer. They also cannot be forcefully moved or over-penetrated. Okay, good. So we're probably going to do that. Charge. Warrior moves in a straight line and launches a melee attack against any target in the warrior's path. Not counter. Okay. Yeah, what does WS do? WS does parry. WS compares the parry chances and increases hit rates that way. Yeah, that is weird. So WS lowers their parry chance. Okay, I see. Kind of weird, but okay. Oh my god, Abelard! Cut him up! Where's the run of the gun? We must protect the child. Get the gun one.
I will do my duty.
And then brace. Alright, you're done. Meanwhile, back here. It's not your turn yet, right? Get fucked. Oh my god, get fucked. Abelard is clearly noble, like, noble-spoken, like, well-bred, but Abelard also is not a fucking pussy like Edmund, and is actually, like, a melee, like, warrior. That's the big difference in vibes here. Abelard has killed a lot of people. Yeah, Abelard's the Night Lord, thank you, yes, Abelard is the Night Lord. For my fail son. Common abilities, blah blah blah. I already done it, baby. I already done that shit. You serve me. This is why, yes, people are like, oh, Beagle, you're gonna make, like, a pragmatic guardsman character is what you want to be. Yeah, I personally, like, feel more relatable, yes, as most people would probably, to the pragmatic guardsman in this kind of game. But it's Rogue Trader. Of course I'm gonna make a fucking fail son. It's my chance to be a fail son. You serve me. Abelard! I can't do it, you're too far away. What is the range? 10-star radius. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Want you to be my servant. Don't want to go near the people with swords. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it was a fluke with the last poor people. I'm confident again. Voice of command. Increasing the character by plus 15 for 1 round. Sick. Oh, I have more abilities now. What is this? Pistol burst. It's a stub revolver, isn't it? He's gonna fan the hammer? Ooh, how fun! 7-11. 7-11. Damage is same. First creature for every shot. What? First creature for every shot within a 12-cell count. Right, it's an AoE. Central line, second plane, whatchamacallit? The tower defense, base defense one. With the creatures that come out of the purple fog. Everything's got like its little like squares of ability. Central line sight deviation. Strong deviation 40%. Interesting. Chance 70. So it's just like less accurate, I guess. Max distance, central line, slight deviation, strong deviation. Let's just try it. So that is good range. That is bad range. 32, 32. It's all bad, apparently. 22, 12, 24. Okay. No, all bad. Where's my good range? How do I see my good range? You move closer? Yeah, I guess I could move closer if I'm not scared. But I'm scared! I'll walk over here. Maybe you can preview? Oh. 22, 48. So the straight line has the better shot. Effective distance 60. But if I click a tile and you can preview actions from that tile. Okay, so if I was to go here, it's 48, 48. No. Okay, so we're just gonna do the standard shot, I think. Bang! Wait, don't move up. Shit, don't move up! Abelard, help me! Oh my god, meanwhile Abelard is like fucking knight captaining. Oh, poor person! I love how Abelard dodges and parries everything, and anything he doesn't dodge or parry, he just doesn't take damage from. We love to see that, folks. All creatures within one tile. Yoink!
I took care of this one.
Oh, I did it wrong, because now I can't charge. No, yes I can. Does it activate attacks of opportunity? Yes, but I don't give a fuck. Gotta protect the child. Slam the critical hit that deals increased damage equal to the character's critical damage stat. 150 the normal damage by default. Okay, this is video game crits. Critical damage. Okay, got it. Abelard, don't worry, this rapscallion is far poorer than the others. I'll handle this. Why would I cleave? Yeah, strike. I'll handle this, don't worry. Oh, shh. Abelard, help me! So everyone can shoot in melee? Oh, cool. So, charge is... It must be at least 2 free cells. If I move at all... No, you can move within their AoE, so I can go bum, bum. Oh, unlikely. Don't give a fuck. Oh my goodness. Never fear, Edmund. Abelard is a fucking more of a badass than you deserve. Oh!
Was your biggest mistake.
Mark me, Abelard, I hit one of them! How do you feel about economics now, poor man? Advance the level of your character and companions. That was Evan's first hit, yes. No, I think he hit the servitor once before, maybe? I'm not sure. Been in battle, exploit Chronos Expanse, gets XP. Once you've accumulated enough experience, your character gains a new level, it's standard stuff. Your companions gain new levels at the same time as your character, even though they're not included in your active party during your journeys. You can always increase their level later. Good. As it should be. Oh, it's level time. No, not already. No, we're just getting into it. You can't do this to me. Okay, so it's just that right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is this? Do I have to? Yeah, I have to take this. Or I just get this. What is this? Officer forces an ally to fully push themselves, increasing their characteristics by 5... No, that's this thing. Just choose a skill. At this archetype rank, it's possible to increase character skills. The higher the skill score, the easier it will be to pass corresponding skill tests. Okay. No. Carouse. No. Well, he would be good at drinking, but no. Coercion is good. We love coercion. Sammy says you want to min-max skills because skill tests use your entire party. That's also true, yeah. Why does it give me a thumbs up? Recommended. That will take it. So right now we're at 55. That'll take it up to 65. Let's go. How do I take it? Yes. Selected. Yes. Bottom. To summary. Right, so it's done now. I've got it. I've got it. Weird. There's not like a confirm kind of like UX going on there. Like, is that done? Coercion. To summary. Ah, complete. The button changes from to summary to complete. I didn't see that. Alright, we did it. We've leveled. Now we're gonna do Abelard as well. Abelard! click this. Demolition, my goodness. Athletics probably for you, buddy. Your Medicaid isn't high. Demolition is... No, I'm gonna get Jurgen to do that. Please tell me I get Jurgen. I want more. I need to meet my party. Coercion, no. Corral, sneeze. But I think athletics, probably. Represents a character's ability to traverse difficult terrain, for example, to leap over collapsed sections of the deck. Or, yeah, he's a jock. He's clearly a jock. We should clearly take athletics on him. He's clearly a jock. Biography. Where's your, like, actual, like, worded biography? Not available. How dare.
We must act. Follow my lead! Doubt is for the weak.
Can I just get you, like, auto-follow me?
Your seneschal is always there for you.
Huh. Loot! See if they've got anything good, Abelard. Items on the right side. This trip collection will go to your inventory. Items on the left are packed up with cargo and sent to your ship. You can move trophies from one side of the window to the other by double clicking Jamboard like that at least, that's a good thing. Double clicking LMD on them or by dragging them over using LMB. Alternatively, you can use the double buttons at the bottom of the mass transfer elements from cargo to your inventory, vice versa. Okay, so yeah, this is all just trash, we can just throw it away. Last pistol though, cute. I want to keep that around. I bet it's got an advantage. And then, so if I double click it, you said? Ah. Control click. What was the mass move? Oh, down here. It's just that the UI is like, I don't know if I'm old, but like that's very subtle. It doesn't draw my eye, that little scratch there. Okay, but it's a good system though, it seems. Very good. I like that, having a cargo system, that's good. Off we go.